If you're planning on taking advantage of any type of student loan forgiveness, this video is for you. Stay tuned. Today we're going to talk about the basics of student loan forgiveness. Things like what types of student loans are forgiven, what type of loan forgiveness options there are, taxes on student loans, and then lastly, the basics of what you need to do to get your student loans forgiven. Let's get right into what types of loans are forgiven. Federal student loans are the only ones that get forgiven by federal student loan forgiveness programs. Private student loans don't get forgiven at all. So if you see an offer for student loan forgiveness for one of your private loans, it's almost certainly a scam. The very specific types of federal loans that get forgiven vary by program. For example, the FFEL loan does not get forgiven under public service loan forgiveness, but direct loans do get forgiven. Those distinctions are important when you're deciding what type of loan forgiveness you're eligible for. What are the main student loan forgiveness options? There are three big options. The first is public service loan forgiveness, or PSLF. PSLF forgives the amount of student loan debt remaining after 120 payments are made while employed full-time for an eligible employer. Teacher loan forgiveness forgives up to $17,500 of combined student loan debt if you teach full-time in an eligible school district for 5 years consecutively. Lastly, we have income-driven loan forgiveness, which is something every federal borrower can qualify for if their income-driven plans leave money to be forgiven after 20 to 25 years. Will your student loan forgiveness be taxed? Income-driven loan forgiveness amounts are taxable. Teacher loan forgiveness and public service loan forgiveness is not taxed as income. So how do you get loan forgiveness? Each loan forgiveness program is different and has small nuances about eligibility requirements and what you need to do to ensure that you can qualify. The best place to start is by reading about the program that you're eligible for and most interested in on the Federal Student Aid or the FSA website. I'll put links to each of those repayment plans in the description below so you can check them out. Here are a few general principles to make sure that you're eligible for any type of loan forgiveness. The first thing is that you want to make sure you make your monthly payments on time and keep your loan in good standing. A defaulted loan is not eligible for loan forgiveness. The next thing is to make sure you do not refinance your student loans that you want forgiven. Any refinance loan is a private loan, and we know that private loans don't qualify for these forgiveness programs. Next tip is to submit your income documentation every year so that you can stay up to date on your income-driven repayment plan. Both PSLF and income-driven loan forgiveness require that you're in one of these income-driven repayment plans. So keep your income information up to date so you don't delay your loan forgiveness. Are you considering loan forgiveness? Are you almost there? Have you already gotten it? I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. If you like this video, please subscribe, and we will see you next week when I talk about some common mistakes that can keep borrowers from getting loan forgiveness or make it delayed. See you next week.